How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. It is Belgian style quad time from out Oregon way in the form of Block 15 Brewing's The Prophecies. Really excited to give this a whirl for a couple of reasons. One, I love quads. I really like it when American breweries can nail the Belgian soul of Belgian beers in general, especially quads. And it came via a epic beer mail by one of my viewers. He spared no awesomeness in this whole beer review, or beer mail, I should say. By the time I post this, you would have noticed he sent me this and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, David, thank you very much for sending this off. I'm going to have to say that every time I crack one of these beers because epic beer mail. Anyway, really excited to give it a whirl. So let's dive in. As far as what it says, Block 15 Brewing Company, The Prophecies Belgian style Quadrupel Ale. This ale will evolve with age. It will. It's a 2015-2016, a bottled winter, or somewhere around that time, so it's relatively new, but I want to drink it now, so I'm drinking it now. It says The Prophecies, 2015, inspired by one of our favorite ales from Belgium. Belgium's mountainous Ardennes region. This Belgian strong dark, this Belgian dark strong ale was brewed in the shadows of our own Cascade range. Pilsner, Munich, and specialty malts led depth to The Prophecies, which added layers from dark candied sugar and selected Trappistes. Gently hopped for balance, this complex sipper offers hints of dark fruit, Dutch cocoa, oak-aged rum with a warm, lingering finish. Now, it says oak-aged rum. I don't know if that's a flavor profile that they say they're getting out of the beer, or if it's actually oak-aged in rum. So we are going to drink it, and we are going to find out. Label-wise, I dig it, man. I dig it a lot. Just the whole design, from the cutout label to the artwork, the layout, the whole gig. Ghetto, silver cap. I dig it. So there you go. Off to a good start in that one. One nice hefty little Duvel snifter here. What did I say? I give you an ABV in a sucker. 10.25% alcohol by volume. Nice little kiss in there. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. I love that first pour of a Belgian quad because it says so much. When you pour a beer, it's typically a lot lighter in the actual stream that's coming down there because there's less fluid and it's easier to get light through it. But you can also tell a lot from, you can see how hazy or dense it's going to be. And this looks super dense, Doppelbockish in density as far as just, particulate, creamy density awesomeness. I call it just awesomeness. So, yeah, first off, almost all quads for me to kind of classify one as a genuine style quad has to have that kind of cloudy murkiness to it. Looks like diarrhea. Anyway, poured it pretty gently, but I ended up with 2.5 fingers, khaki-colored head, nice creamy top to it, pretty compact bubbles, seeing some neuroticness going around. And like I said, that is, it's molasses kind of. It's dirty dishwater, doo-doo, brown, diarrhea, whatever you want to call it. It looks like a Belgian quad should look. So, see if we can get a nose out of this. That's pretty damn big head, so I'm not expecting a ton, but we'll see what we get. It's a Belgian quad is what it is. You get super dark fruits in there. You get your dates, your figs. You're getting really ripened cherry. You're getting this nice caramel to it, and a breadiness, that hefty kind of meal in a glass kind of breadiness I expect from my Belgian quads. A little bit of tart fruit there, maybe like a caramelized green apple. So it's still sweet, but it has a subtle tartness to it. Yeah, that yeast, that breadiness, spiciness is spot fucking on when it comes to a Belgian quad. That smells fucking awesome. That's just... It smells like a Belgian quad. It smells like a Rochefort. It smells like St. Bernardus. It smells like all your old school Mount Rushmore style quad kind of... they're all varying as far as noses go, but they all have this kind of core to it with this, that Belgian soul I've spoken about. It kind of has that going on. and that's pretty impressive. So yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. It's starting, you can't see it because it's got this bowl, because the lacing's sticking so tight that it's created this cascading bowl down. It's actually, from where you see a head, it's probably about that deep, because it just kind of just clings and just kind of creating this kind of crater, this volcanic crater in there. So it looks fucking beautiful. I just want to stare at it, but I also want to drink it, so I'm just going to dive right in. Cheers. Oh yeah. That yeast is so fucking upfront. It makes me happy. It's like this nutty sweet bread is what I'm getting now. A little bit. I don't want to say it's a little bit outside of the typical Belgian realm, but it's a lot sweeter and just a bit more pizzazz, a bit more pop to it. Mouthfeel's perfect. I've had denser ones, I've had thinner ones, but on point. Everything that's in the nose is in there in the mouth, and it's just below the nose, which is awesome, because a lot of times you get your nose and you get the flavors, but they're not as big and robust. With this, like I said, you're getting that kind of sweeter kind of sweet bread, toasted sweet bread, dates and figs. The figs in this are just bonkers. You're getting a little bit of dark fruit. You're getting a little bit of that kind of caramelized green apple skin, where you're getting a little bit of tartness with sweetness going on. Super awesome mouthfeel. This is a fucking fantastic beer. This is a great fucking beer. And it's brand new. It's like, 2015 version. I don't know how old it is. It says 2015, 2016 down somewhere. Over here it says 2015. I'll have to look it up and see when their brew schedule is. This is the end of February 2016, so I don't know if they brew it now and bottle it, and so this would be over about a year old, or if it's straight out the chute, or if they brew it, at the end of 2015 to where it's a few months old. I don't know. It tastes like it does have some age on it already. So they said they had that whole kind of rum barrel thing going on. I'm not, the breadiness combined with the malt, you get this kind of oakiness out of it, but I don't think it's barrel. I don't really get any rum. So if it's in there, then my palate's is fucking retarded. But what it does have is just straight up awesome yeast character, and that's Belgian. You could fucking fake a lot of shit, but you can't. You gotta get that yeast profile spot on, and the balance of the malt and that hop makes it just, there's no hops there, but you can tell there's just a nice balance, and this is fucking delicious. It's a dessert beer. It's sweet. It's skewered and a little bit more, how do I put it? It's sweeter than your atypical Belgian quad, so it appeals to me because I like my Belgian quads to skew a little bit sweet. But this is how I feel. This would be like if there was, like, let's say a monastery full of old school monks banging out awesome quads, and you just had an influx of new young monks that brought just a little bit of new school to it, and just be like, okay, we're going to hold on to the past traditions, but bring our own with it, and just kind of turn things up a little bit. You're not going all the way to 11, but you're just taking, let's make the yeast a little bit more aggressive. Let's take those sweetness, that Belgian candied sugar, and just make it a bit more richer, and just make everything kind of just dial it up just a little bit here and there, and that's the vibe I'm getting from it. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better Belgian or Belgian style quads I've had as of late? Yes, it's up there. It's in the top. I don't know. I wouldn't rank it, but it's in the top 10 for sure. Maybe even top 5 going for me. I like it that much. Would I buy it again? If I could, I would, but I can't. So that fucking sucks, because it came via a beer mail, someone from Oregon. Didn't check out distro on the brewery because I don't do any research beforehand, but I'm guessing these guys probably don't distro out of state, so fuck this guy. Let's see, value and availability. Again, I can't speak to that. All I can speak to is if you like what, will you like this? If you like Belgian quads. And I'm not talking a lot of your Americanized versions, even though this is an American-born beer. If you like the old school, If you like the ones I've rattled off already, if you like your Belgian quads from your La Trappe, even though La Trappe's more banana leaning and there's no banana in this, La Trappe and St. Bernardist and Rochefort, Chimay, the whole nine. If you like those beers, but you want something that's American made, that's as close to that as possible, with a little bit more new school going on, and you definitely owe it to give it the whirl, because it's that good of fucking beer. It's delicious. And I don't even want to know what happens to this beer when it ages, because you're just talking straight up crazy talk. Anyway, there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you want to check me out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. For massive beers in all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review as much as I did. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice American-born quad right now. And look at that fucking lacing. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.